So if you have a dApp and you want to test it in the next couple of months, and you could run it on a side chain, on a POA chain already, but if you also have a token on mainnet or some assets on mainnet you want to use in that dApp, then you can use the Parity bridge to have a token on a sidechain that is backed by by those assets on the mainnet in a decentralized way. The Parity bridge is really useful in that case, and you can use it to bridge Ether to ERC20 now. You can use it to bridge arbitrary things, do arbitrary message passing within 2 months. And I'm Max working on the Parity bridge. The Parity bridge is eventually gonna connect Polkadot to Ethereum, but we recently through Griff ScalingNOW we found that it's already pretty useful for the use case I just mentioned, and that brought me to this event. And I got a lot out of this event, not just meeting all these amazing people and having great conversations and great food, also really figuring out the use cases for the bridge, not just with people we already knew were probably interested in it, but we also got a couple of got in contact with a couple of new people that could use the bridge. So I think GiveIf could use the bridge, Swarm City could use the bridge. There's a project called Dragonarium which could use the bridge. CryptoKitties could maybe use the bridge. And LivePeer could possibly use the bridge, and Colony as well. So plenty of dApps that could use the bridge to scale with now, let's say in 2 months. Yeah. All right. I don't know. No? All right, there's more.
So now if you just want to talk about independent of your project and other solutions, anything like that, what was just the thing that you thought was the most exciting or interesting that you got to see in the past moment?
All right.
Give me 2 steps back.
Sorry. So at this event, right? Okay. So the most interesting thing for me at the event was to finally fully understand state channels, generalized state channels, Plasma and Truebit. I found the Funfair presentation pretty impressive because they already have state channels working, and they are launching in a couple of weeks, and that for me was the most impressive thing. I don't know if they're open source. I hope they're open source and you can use them. But yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. So I think I mean, I would really like to help. So the projects I'm really looking forward to collaborating with is definitely CryptoKitties. It would be really cool to have the bridge in any way involved with that. Colony is also really, really cool, and we talked. That's also the project I went the most into detail with, because they have an interesting use case where they probably only need to move certain parts of their dApp over to a sidechain, and that certain really resource-intensive parts that are really expensive on the mainnet, and they can really minimize the risk involved there because they don't move any like tokens or critical assets over, and can still uh, scale in a way. So I'd not really thought about that, but we just worked that out, and it's a pretty cool idea. Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, if you just want to go over sort of a brief summary, how you liked the event, what you thought was unique about the event, and what you liked about the organization, what the organization felt different, anything like that.
Um, I really liked the event overall. The well, it's just an endorsement. Let me think about this
Hey,
for
you
a
can
second.
talk if you want. You can be like, this event was terrible. I didn't like it.
No, I really liked the event. I think it was pretty well organized. Like, as usual, with some people speak a really long time and some people speak a really short time, and things get a bit chaotic. But I don't care. That's just how it goes. So, but I was pretty impressed. I'm very happy about the generosity and hospitality of GiveF. Like so much food, like pretty much so many things were just cared of. I felt pretty. It kept my energy level going during these two pretty long days so far.